Alright, there we go. She got it.
Alright, so it's the shout out session. Basically here at CCSU, we're gonna shout out everyone, everything, every event, and whatever just comes to our head. Pause. Shout out to pause, because that's a real good word. When niggas get into the circumstance of saying something gay, but they don't know if it's really gay, so we just say pause. A strong pause.
Strong. Like the sausages tonight. Pause.
Was blazing.
Pause. Blazing.
Pause.
But yeah, shout out to Club Venue. It was popping.
For being the most suspect place I ever been.
Shout out to the girl that couldn't dance at Club Venue.
Shout out to all the girls that can't dance at Club Venue.
Shout out to that baby CD.
Man, baby,
Shout out-
CD compact disc.
Shout out to Baby C. No, what is her name? CD? For being at venue with no underwear and no pants on. Shout out to her for that.
Going to venue with a t-shirt on.
Going to
Shout out
t-shirt.
that baby Yamaha, that baby Air Max.
That nigga, baby, no nigga. No nigga.
No nigga.
Nigga, no.
You know? Shout out to that baby before Christ.
Before Christ. Yo, I was gonna say she bad though, but that name gotta go.
That name is fucking crazy.
Before Christ, man.
Shout out to James Alberto, white man,
Mr. Google.
aka Google.
Shout out to Stevens, man. Hope
Steven
they're studying.
studying right
Shout
now.
out to my
Studious,
nigga
I
man.
respect it
Alcohol.
though, he's studying.
Respect it. Finals week.
Shout out to
You know
Stomoko.
Shout out to all the successful nights we had. The Patron, the E&J.
E&J.
And that motherfucking Ciroc. That shit's
Ciroc,
crazy.
that loco.
Oh, best believe next semester LimeWire is coming back.
Yo, shout out to LimeWire. Matter of fact,
LimeWire
shout
is
out to
coming
LimeWire
back.
hard.
Shout out to LimeWire for shutting CC down.
Shout out for them. Who are we gonna shout out?
Shout out to Kanye West for putting out my beautiful dark twisted.
Shout out for me for getting the last deluxe copy.
I got one too.
I got the last
I
one
got
in the
one
stores.
too.
I got the last
He
one in the
right.
stores.
I-
So shout out to me for
I had to
that.
order mine, but still, I mean, he got it.
You got it.
Shout out to all the freaks.
Shout out to Pep Squad.
Shout out to Ash's work. Never pick up the phone when he called.
Okay. But I wasn't done with shouting out Pep Squad, alright?
Oh, my bad.
Shout out to the niggas who's on there, Tykees Bevel. I seen them being future, presidents, CEOs, and capos.
CEO of
A Pep Squad. Shout out for everybody that tried to make a twerk team at CCSU but didn't do it.
Word.
Yeah, that shit was crazy.
Stunting.
Hard.
Like my daddy.
Shout out to the real twerk team for
Yeah.
the illest Facebook group I ever seen. They got mad for it.
Shout out to all the fronters that stunned it
And the stunners.
and the stunners.
Shout out to him.
Ham Dizzle.
Shout out to that nigga Ham for putting us on that robust drink from Domino's. That shit go
The
down.
robust
Yo,
sauce.
shout out to Hands for almost stoling out the fucking cashier at Domino's that night.
I heard about that.
Yo, shout out to Cam for that.
Shout out to Ash and his sticky ass fingers. We was hungry as fuck.
Shout out to Frank Shimmy.
Shout out to Frank Shimmy.
Hey,
Which
one
I-
Shout out
time.
to Frank
which I
Shimmy.
rate
Hey,
a
one
6.5.
Nah,
Shout out
that's
to my
later,
daddy
that's
stroke.
That's later.
Shout out to my daddy stroke.
Shout out to everybody who teaches everybody how to Dougie.
Hey!
Yeah, shout out to all of y'all. Shout out to Golf House.
Shout out to the golf house, man.
Shout out for us taking over parties
Taking
at the
over all
Golf
the
House.
time.
DJing, taking over.
DJ Ashlot.
Ash a lot. Shout out to
that.
Essex, because we definitely about to be in that hard body.
Yeah,
Next year, shout out to them. Shout out to that night we went to Yellow House and those girls about to fight the dude.
Shout out to that
Shout
girl
out to
who
them.
bust that nigga in the head. That
Brittany.
night.
Her name is Brittany.
Yo, she rocked that nigga.
Brittany. That you go. She
Shout out
got
to
a
that
UMass.
nigga Wiz,
Shout out to
Wiz.
Wiz for
Taylor
putting,
Gangs,
for putting black and yellow
Real
and
Taylor
therefore
Gangs,
white and navy coming
Ahmed and him, not no less.
Nice.
Word.
Okay, move on.
Shout out to the girls that get that TGOD tattooed on them.
Shout out to girls.
And
who-
you're not a tailor.
Shout out to
That's
girls
crazy.
who really roll paper planes.
Yeah.
Shout out to all the smokers out there. I don't smoke, but
More power to all of y'all. Shout out to all my weed brothers. I love all y'all. No homo. Pause. That's what pause come in effect.
Shout out to Polo.
Shout out to Ralph Lauren.
Polo,
Polo.
Nike.
Nike.
Say new era.
New era.
Shout out to King O Fuck it.
Yo, shout out to intramurals next semester, yo. Real
Which
talk.
we're gonna be undefeated in, just saying.
Shout out to all y'all
What's
niggas that
our
play
team
basketball.
name? Oh, yeah.
I don't like basketball. I don't like
Our
basketball.
team name is the Losers.
Oh shit.
Shit is real.
I don't fuck basketball.
That's crazy. Shout out to the Atlanta Falcons, 11-2. Just saying.
Matter of fact,
okay.
shout out to that nigga
All right.
on Dallas that went to Michael Vick at the end of the game to ask for his autograph.
Shout out to that Jets coach that clipped that nigga on the Dolphins. That shit was too funny.
Shout out to that nigga. Who else?
Shout out to a group of people who was supposed to meet us down here and help us out with this, but
Yeah,
Oh,
where
yeah.
are they?
got lost.
Stunners.
Shout out to all the scooters on this campus.
All the
Shout out
racist
to
shit.
all the people with the fucked up name on this campus.
Yo, shout out to that nigga who gave me a ride in a golf cart like the second week of school down the hill, yo. That nigga saved my life.
Shout out to Danny. You should be out here. but
Shout out to Danwell.
Shit happens.
Shit happens. Shout out to everybody he bought here that we
Shout out-
did or didn't know.
Shout out to my phone, which about to die.
Shout out to Omar's phone that's never on with the white screen.
The white screen.
With the white screen.
Shout out to all the couples out on CCSU campus,
Oh,
like
I was about to say,
you know,
he doesn't.
nah, like
Things like that.
Mark,
alright.
Jimmy,
Shout out to
Mark
Desire.
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 Desiree.
Whit, Bryce,
Hey, the whip.
Hey,
Hey, what the? Hey.
leg up.
That's crazy. Shout out to Whip for starting the dance revolution.
Shout out to Nicki Minaj playing in the background though.
Shout out to the Alpha Kappas and Sigmas.
I wish Ash returned.
Shout out to the Iotas.
Shout out to the song I'm about to change.
Yeah, we'll be back. Who else we gonna shout out? We gonna shout out to the basement of Carol.
for hosting this wonderful event.
Yes, stuff went down in his basement too.
No comment.
Hey,
comment, but
it's
shit just
going
went
down.
down. Basement.
Shout out to No Hands.
Shout out to No Hands.
Strippers just got paid an extra $20,000 a year because of this song.
Right.
Shout out to all the girls who could do it.
Shout out to all the girls that can touch the ankles.
In Palm.
All of them.
All of them.
Shout out to our interrogation game. We know
The
a whole
interrogation
lot.
Yes, we
know a lot about
we know a lot about y'all
Y'all know
girls.
we are.
Yo, if
Yeah,
you
yeah.
played the interrogation game, like this video, please.
Yes. Make sure y'all do that. This is 7 minutes right now. So
Shout out to One Up, man.
shout out to One Up. One Up.
If we forgot you, we're sorry. We're gonna make a shout out part 2
Right.
next semester. So y'all better see us around, alright?
This is only the beginning, son.
Only the beginning.
Only the beginning. But we out.
We out.
Aight.
Yeah.